Katharina von Bora is best known for being the wife of Protestant reformer Martin Luther, but she is also a striking Reformation figure in her own right. Von Bora was born in Saxony in 1499 to a family of the minor nobility. As was the case with many upper-class women in this era, Katharina was placed in a convent at the age of 5, taking her monastic vows at age 16, and remained cloistered until her mid-20s. She then became aware of the writings of one Martin Luther, who challenged Catholic precepts on how to live a godly life, and who denied celibacy was a higher spiritual state than holy matrimony. Katharina began a correspondence with Luther, who, in 1523, helped orchestrate her grand escape from the convent, supposedly hidden in the barrels of a fish merchant's cart, along with 11 of her spiritual sisters. Katharina and her band of runaway nuns made their way to Wittenberg, where Luther aided them in finding husbands. Marriage was the best, and really only, alternative to monastic life for young single women without familial support. By 1525, all the nuns were married or settled, with the exception of Katharina, who famously declared that she would only marry reformer Nicholas von Amsdorf or Luther himself. Luther decided to grant Katharina's request, and he and Katharina were married on June 13, 1525. Luther is said to have declared that his marriage would please his father, rile the Pope, cause the angels to laugh and the devils to weep. And in fact, their union did cause quite a scandal. A renegade nun and a former monk joining in marriage was a public demonstration of Luther's challenge to clerical celibacy and of his commitment to religious reform. Luther was literally practicing what he preached, exalting marriage as a spiritual calling, just as monastic life had been. By Luther's own account, his marriage was a resounding success, a union of manners and mind. Katharina, or Katie, as he called her, his morning star of Wittenberg, proved to be an ideal Protestant wife, taking charge of domestic duties and business affairs, and diligently caring for their 6 children, all while serving as a pious Christian aid and companion to her husband. The Luther's marriage and family life would strongly inform Protestant family ideals, with Katharina embodying a new form of female religious life at home. The renegade nun had transformed into the Lutheran model wife, fulfilling her spiritual duties through dedication to her family and the domestic sphere. Katharina von Bora is a dynamic representation of not only theological, but also social change brought about by the Reformation. A nun and a monk married, and the product of their union was not the Antichrist, as many Catholics had feared, but instead a new understanding of both marriage and spiritual life.